What's up, everybody? I have to make this very quick because I don't have my charger, and unfortunately, I also don't have my mic, so the sound quality is not going to be that great. But let's go ahead and get into it. I know it's been a few days. So first up, we're going to start off over at Direct Tools. I just want to show you guys this deal. I wanted to show you this a while ago. I don't know what happened. I think because it was the only deal I could find. But they had this Ryobi hammer drill kit. And I'm not generally a fan of Ryobi stuff. But this little hammer drill does have a handle at least. And it's unfortunately not rated that high. It's rated for like 750 inch pounds, which is not a whole lot. But here's the thing that I like about it. I like the fast charger and this high output 2 amp hour battery. That really sells the deal for me. You just getting the hammer drill along with the kit. So that's not too bad if you are ordering other stuff. Because remember, Direct Tools has a $15 flat shipping rate. Doesn't matter if you're ordering a big giant pressure washer or a little itty bitty battery. It's gonna be $15. So make sure you buy extra stuff with it. I did just see this. Oh man, it just went out. It just went out of stock. It was available. And yeah, now it's not. But if you live near Direct Tools, they have this stick vacuum, this Hoover for $65 marked down from $259. Anyway, let's move on. So Home Depot has a special buy today. I went through quite a few of them. So let's go on ahead and talk about some of these deals. First up, I want to say that this is a good deal. Now, I showed you guys before, it's 150 and you get this 2 amp hour battery. Napa has a good deal as well on the right angle die grinder. And you can buy the straight die grinder for 190 and you get the new M12 high output 5 amp hour battery, which I still feel like that's a good deal at 190. But this, I mean, I can't say that deny that this is not bad, but I think you're gonna run out of juice pretty quickly with this 2 amp hour battery. And I still think that one at Napa is a good deal. And I'll leave the link to the Napa one in the description below. All right, moving on, we have this bandsaw. This is not the deep cut. Don't be confused. It does look like it at first glance, but it's not the deep cut. This has a 3 1/4 cut capacity, which is much better than the small one, the little micro one. But I think that you could probably get away with 3 1/4 for the most part. And it also comes with a high output 6 amp hour battery. So not a bad deal, man. For $269, not a terrible deal at all. I personally still would prefer the deep cut with the 5 inch cut, 5 by 5 inch cut. But for those of you looking for a bandsaw and a nice mid-range cutting capacity with this battery, that's not a bad deal at all. You'll be running all day. Plus, you get this new 6 amp hour high output battery, which they're not cheap. All right, so moving on. We have the speed ratchet and it is out of stock, but keep checking the app and kind of keep checking out throughout the day. I think that this probably won't come back. I think honestly also that this is probably sold out immediately. I don't think that this was really real, but it is a decent glimpse into what we might be able to see during the holidays, which I suspected. This being 139 with a free 2 amp hour battery is a good deal. Hopefully we see this during the holidays on like a buy one get one, and we can get this for like $99, a little bit under 100. It'd be a steal then. Moving on, lots of you have asked about Milwaukee clothing, mainly the heated stuff. I don't see any deals on any heated things just yet, but this is not a bad deal for a nice jacket. I mean, I brought this up before. It was on It was at Tools Direct. I don't know if it's just okay. I was about to say this. It would be weird if it was just the large was $79.99, but I like this for $80, man. I mean, I'm tempted to get one myself. All right, now one thing to keep in mind with this jacket, you see right here it says part of the M12 heated access system to combat extreme rain. Okay, it's kind of misleading because it makes you think that this can be heated. It's not. That's not the way it works. So you would get the sweatshirt basically to put on under this that is heated, and then you put this over top of that, kind of like a North Face or something like that, with those 3-in-1 North Face jackets or Columbias and stuff like that. So that's how this works. $79.99 for the outer shell. Moving on, this right here, a lot of people like this thing. I have it. I used it a couple times. I don't like it. It's this picture is misleading. The tool is humongous. It looks way smaller than what it really is. It's really top heavy. I don't like it. I mean, for me personally, with the stuff that that I do, I don't need this tool. A right angle ratchet is perfect for me, and that's what I prefer. Only time I use this tool is if I, for whatever reason, have it and I don't have my right angle ratchet. That's actually how I got it. And $79 to me is just too much money for a tool that, you know, with the right adapters, you can use the right angle ratchet for. Now, it does have more torque than the right angle ratchet, the speed ratchet. Actually, all of them at 100 inch-pounds of torque. That's actually quite good, but and that's maybe why people like it. I don't know, but $79, you decide. There you go. It's right there with the 2 amp hour battery. It's not a bad price for what you're getting, but I think last year I made a video, and this is why I got it. It was a buy one get one. It was on Glitch. It was on special buy for $79, but they also left it up as a buy one get one. So it was like you this little kit plus you get a free battery, and this thing was like $37, and that's how I got mine. So $37 for sure get it, but 80, it's up to you. Moving on to better deals, we have this Milwaukee M18 Fuel Surge impact driver. This actually really does punch above its weight because if you read it, it'll say it produces 450 inch-pounds of torque. It doesn't. It does way more than that. It's at least 1,000. But don't think it'll compete with the regular M18 fuel though. The M18 fuel will dog this thing. But most people don't need that much power. That's why I be trying to say most of the time. Most people don't need that much power. 450 inch-pounds of fastening. Again, it does way, 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 way more than that. I don't even know why they had that low number there. But it's a very good tool if you are doing HVAC, if you're a plumber. I mean, for most people, this is going to be really good, and it's quite much quieter and it's smoother in your hand. But when it begins to struggle with something that requires a lot of torque, this thing vibrates and it's louder than the regular M18 fuel. Me personally, I just get the M18 fuel because it can handle more things. And when you really need to push it, it ends up being quieter than this. But for the most part, most people, they'll be fine with this. And when I say big, heavy things, I mean like basically you're doing something you need an impact wrench for, basically. So anyway, moving on. All right, is another good deal if you, for whatever reason, need this right angle drill. I mean, this is a serious right angle drill. I mean, this is a right angle drill, but this is a right angle drill. This is for drilling holes in ground using auger bits and stuff like that. So if you need that or right angle drills into concrete, if you need that, here you go. This is a good deal. This is normally like $279, $289 itself. And then you get this hacksaw, and it's the M18 fuel, which is normally mid 150s on sale. So not a bad deal there if you need it. I just wanted to address this for people that might see it and think it's a good deal. Remember last week I showed you this for $139. So I hold off. I mean, it seemed like this is going to be a weekly thing. And as we get closer to the holidays, this should be even cheaper. So I will probably hold off. It was $139 last week. I will hold off. Moving on. Lots of people love this thing. I'm not going to talk much about it because I don't have it, but it does come with a 5 amp hour battery. And that's it. I'm just leaving it there. I have nothing to say. I have nothing positive to say about it because on the surface, I don't like it. But I've never used it, so I don't want to deter anyone. Moving on. There's the last deal. Man, they're getting wild with these angle grinder deals and this impact wrench. Again, I don't like this impact wrench. It is very common. I'm using video game terms here. It is a common tool. It's not an epic or legendary. If you really want a strong, powerful, compact impact wrench, I say go Makita or DeWalt. All right, they have the best ones. I really love that Makita, and the DeWalt has phenomenal reviews. I haven't gotten a chance to use that one, but have used the Makita. I like it a lot. But this 250 foot-pounds, no, that Makita does 430, and I think the DeWalt does something very similar. But you get this humongoid angle grinder. I mean, this is out of pocket. This is a 9-inch ankle grinder. If you need that, I mean, you the same person that need this super hog, the super whole hog. Most people are not gonna need all this, but if you want to, there it is. 269 is an incredible deal for this. This thing is normally like I think 269 itself, or a little 299, something like that. This thing is crazy. Anyway, just keep in mind, you better have some big old batteries with this. Don't get this with think your little XC 5.0 battery going to do much. You need like a 12 amp hour battery, at least an 8 amp hour, and they better be high output. And it's not going to run maybe 15 minutes. So that's it for today's video. Hopefully it was helpful. Hopefully I was able to save you guys some money, and I will see you guys next time.